MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Seth Lugo gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then the curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
0-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Batting second, center fielder, John Jay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Mike Montgomery has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home. He'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
There you see Asdrubal Cabrera loosening up as he'll start us out in the home half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Mets, the shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. A quick out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And, of course, the winner of our series will earn a date with the AL champion Toronto Blue Jays in this year's Fall Classic. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Neil Walker. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Still no score.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cespedes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one.
Left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is after it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, shortstop Addison Russell.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder Shea Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Very weakly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Here's the first pitch to him. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Mike Montgomery. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Montgomery.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Rene Rivera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rene Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Stepping up now, Seth Lugo. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Now another 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bryant.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Wright will put this one away for the first out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Now the 0-1. Pop high in the air. Rivera is there for it. And that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Juan Lagares. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he takes ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
In there, and it's even at 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Fly ball out to right field. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied 0-0.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a liner, but foul. One now to Zobrist. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, pitcher, Mike Montgomery.
Ready for another chance? Mike Montgomery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lagares, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Hot shot toward third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
Digging in to try it again, David Wright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Rene Rivera is on deck. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
First baseman number
It certainly
44.
looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Rene Rivera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, third baseman Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pulls this one into right. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Brett Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Brett Anderson.
Striding in once again, Seth Lugo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lugo.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Payoff pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out of play. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. A payoff pitch one more time. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Schwarber.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-0 count. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lagares going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager Terry Collins on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Eric Goodell comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
62, Eric Goodell.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Stepping in now, Addison Russell. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Ball two now. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball four. Time for a deep breath.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tommy La Stella.
Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pittsburgh area native Neil Walker will kick things off when we return. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Justin Grimm gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Grimm.
Ready once again, Neil Walker. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is going to be a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 19, Shea Bruce.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
This is a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Josh Edgen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Josh Edgen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Jason Hayward.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Jason Hayward. Pitch out, nothing doing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Coming to the plate now, John Jay. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Jerry Blevins takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jerry Blevins.
Chris Bryant will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Fernando Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
33, Fernando Rodriguez.
Miguel Montero is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 47, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. And a rather easy first out.
First baseman number 44, Rene Rivera.
Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Flores.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 39, Sherry Levin.
Curtis Granderson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Granderson.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Mets strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Fernando Salas will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ty Kelly is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Ty Kelly.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now to Zobrist. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Addison Russell.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Addison Reed takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
43, Addison Reed.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Jason Hayward.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Jason Hayward now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Up high, 2-1 now. Career history with Addison Reed, a 3-for-7 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Three and one, here it is. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Jay.
Digging in, John Jay, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce on the run, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. Javier Baez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 9, Javier Baez.
Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Wade Davis.
Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Let it put the ball in play.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And in the past against Wade Davis, has seen him go 3 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's Neil Walker. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
None out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. First and second now, one man out. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Rizzo is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And in the past against Wade Davis, 1 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. set. Here's the 3-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Wade Davis. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Chicago have taken a 3-2 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.